What's up, guys? Welcome to the first ever Friendology podcast. I am your host, Nick Sweet, and today we have the man behind the camera, one who runs it all, Mike Richmond.
Hello.
And we also have the mighty Nick Twig here.
How you doing, boys?
Alright, so we're just going to talk about some things. So first on it is videos. You got anything coming up for us?
Working on a Champion Steve video, but kind of got delayed a bit because of weather reasons and lack of ideas.
As a precursor, we have a bunch of video ideas set out in front of time, but about 80% of those we don't follow through on.
That's
so
very true.
Yeah. Why?
Because
there's no reason. There's this list of videos right there on the wall taped.
we're all looking at it,
Yeah.
There is no production value.
and we have shitty actors. To be quite honest,
We got a couple
diamonds in the rough.
In
but
fact, weren't we supposed to film today?
we were. We received a group text about Wednesday.
Apparently
Never
we have a
happened.
film actors
Wait, what were we supposed to do?
we have a film actors group message that Adam runs, and Adam is one of the other actors in the videos, and he texted us all and demanded that we would be filming Sunday.
I
It
had
was
no
a
idea.
mandatory meeting.
Oh Jesus!
I'll read off the text right here.
I had no idea. Like
Fine.
we could have made a video. We're doing this now, but
Yeah, but as I said before,
yeah, it's all good.
about zero production.
Yeah, that's the problem. We just don't have the follow through that we need. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
And sometimes when we do, we're going with a really shitty idea.
Yeah.
And it just, like, there's been a couple times where we've made a video and, like, I sit down to edit it and I'm like, I can't do this. This is trash.
Yeah, I've been a part of some of those videos. They weren't very good. But a lot of our videos, like, I feel like, how do you think we get more success with, like, planning it ahead of time, or do you think it's more of, like, an
I would say,
on the action, kind
like,
of like the Ramirez
like,
thing
for
we
us,
did?
I would say, because the Ramirez was, like, half and half. Like, we knew we were going to film. We just didn't have a script.
Yeah.
Like, that works so well.
I disagree with that though. Like half of my videos that I'm in, I just
That's true.
freeball what I say. So like,
Yeah.
just spur the moment kind of stuff. So
That's true. It depends on, like, what it is, though. Like, for the Steve, though, you can't really write a script for that because that's just him.
that's half screaming.
That's
so,
screaming. And he's actually coming in a bit later.
Yeah,
But and then like with the Friendology, like the 21st, that still no one still gets. But like if that was scripted like that, wouldn't be funny.
Oh, no.
yeah, I know. But
The 21st.
21 Rainbow Street.
21 Rainbows.
Right.
Came up with the idea for that in a study hall.
Wow,
Remember
that was
that?
legendary. I'm not even gonna lie.
So, this group message we had, he
yeah.
said filming this weekend is planned for all actors that need to be there and accounted for.
What
And
the fuck?
me, Mark, and Twig were in here in that group message, and we kept asking him what it was about, and he wouldn't tell us.
Oh, it's fine. So, like,
So he just kept saying something.
I think he just wanted to get together. It's all good. We do need to make a video.
And then he called me a subpar actor, but that was like farther down.
No, it's all good.
But
So the Steve video that's starting up, Day in the Life with Steve, featuring
Part 2.
Part 2, you could say.
featuring Slim Morsey.
Featuring Slim, yes. Slim is crippled in the video. And,
mentally?
No. He's got a broken
That's not
leg.
funny.
He's on crutches, dude. He's on crutches and tends to fall over a bit. We've got a couple segments filmed. Really just need to not really sit down one day, but just get that done.
Yeah, it's been so like bitter cold out that like
Oh,
it's hard to film.
It's impossible to film outside. And like between like my house, there's not really a spot where we could film that we haven't used.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need like a
need-
studio.
Oh, that'd be wow.
We've always thrown out the ideas of Mark's farm up there.
See, that's another idea that we keep
Yeah,
referring
see,
to.
we've
but-
had that idea since 10th grade to go to Marcos's farm and do a Steve video. Because remember his mom saw it and she
Yeah.
liked
Yep.
it? Yeah, but that just never happened. Like,
It's
man.
sad. It's sad.
It is.
But
Yeah, I don't really know. Alright, so the Steve video coming up. We actually have Champion Steve here in the studio today.
what's
To,
up, pussies? Champ Steve here.
Say a couple
What's up,
words about
Steve?
that.
Got a new video coming up. It might be shitty, might not. We'll see. Not really sure yet.
What are some of the activities you're partaking in there, Steve?
First one is to hit the fuck out of a snowman, fucking cripple that shit. Next one, fucking me and Slim are swinging. I tackle his ass on the floor.
But
That's all right, but
he's crippled, Steve. Why would you do that?
Think it's funny, being crippled, Steve?
I mean, nah.
Anything else you'd like to throw in there, Steve?
Nah, I'm out. See ya, pussies.
All right. Nice. Thanks for having you. You send Nick back in?
Yeah. What's up, guys?
Okay.
Okay. So, what have you guys been doing lately, other than schoolwork?
You know, I'm in the middle of a moving process, so that's taking up a lot of my time.
That does take some time.
Anything
What?
new with you, Richmond?
I've been working on some graphic stuff, trying to get better at that, because video editing I can't really like practice effects, because we don't like have stock footage. Like, of course I could just look it up, but that just that's work I don't want to put in.
That's understandable.
So I've been working on
montages.
some montages. You know, been working on some.
How about that
graphic stuff.
tritage?
Tritage? What's a
Yeah,
tritage?
Crazy Cookie over here waiting on his 10 clips.
Yeah, it's been that's been a minute.
Been a real minute.
I-
Okay.
I could have probably actually got clips faster than he could.
Okay.
Oh, come on now.
Oh.
Let's be real.
The video of the fan section in Mrs. Tracy's class, we started watching that because I emailed the video to her because she wanted to
This
see
was
it.
the best.
So we were watching that in class, and then it was in the playlist for some reason. Like, I tried to get the link so it wouldn't be in a playlist because I knew this was gonna happen, but it still happened. So she plays the video. We watch it over like 3 times, and then she starts talking to the class about the game or whatever.
It keeps
And
going.
while behind her, my next video that it came out before that is a sniper video, and that starts playing in front of the class. And wow, that was like the most embarrassing thing.
You saw it going, and you were like, Mrs. Tracy, can you shut up?
Like, you gonna
Can
grab that?
Yeah, it was just.
Wow.
Wish
yeah.
I could have seen that.
Yeah, it was funny.
I think that was the reddest my face has ever went. I was like, whoops.
Don't worry, I don't know if they really know snipers that well.
Yeah, I
class,
don't know.
don't
Just
see a
do it
lot
for
of-
fun. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's a good time filler. I don't really have much to do. Like, what is there to do? Senior project? Like, it's done.
I got 4 days to do that. Haven't started yet.
Are you presenting
What?
on Thursday?
When do you present? This
I present this Thursday,
Yeah, I'm on
26.
Okay.
What time do you have?
1:40.
Because
I
turns
got
out
10 o'clock.
Mr. Johnston sent us a list of people. Thought it for months I was presenting March 12th. Turns out I'm presenting March 5th. So
Oh, see, that's only a week difference.
I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, I present tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
John's the only one that's done it in 1 day. And
I heard he went with he passed with flying colors. He
Yeah.
told me.
what? a
John said
Did
that
it
about.
all the night before.
John said 50% of his chem tests the same thing.
Wow. So what's this Microsoft Scope you're telling me about here?
So I don't know if it's a Microsoft Scope. Let me look it up quick. It's this like new virtual reality thing that they're working on. Like you just look at anything and it's like your computer.
Oh, that's pretty
Like
cool.
they were playing like Minecraft like on their table.
Oh,
Like
wow.
just like
Crazy.
a tabletop. Like they were just dropping flip things.
That's
They
awesome.
like blew up a wall and you could look through and see the other thing. I think it was the Microsoft Scope.
I saw
Let me
this
look it
one
up.
thing from I saw it on a Vsauce video. They have like a scouter from Dragon Ball Z,
That's
but
crazy.
you actually see stuff through it. Like it actually works kind of like Google Glass. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, dude, Vsauce is crazy. You ever watch any more of his videos? Blow your
Some
mind.
of those are insane.
Yeah.
It's the HoloLens, not the scope.
Oh, okay.
The Microsoft HoloLens.
When's
It's-
that dropping?
That's probably like early development.
Yeah, pretty early development. It promises, and that's like,
It promises.
yeah,
What does
it
that
says
mean?
it's promising to be like the best in virtual reality for the at like home.
Oh, so Microsoft just trying to compete with all the other ones that are coming out.
Yeah, but that's like the virtual reality is like for gaming. This one's like specifically for like, I can
for
just walk
life.
around home and like I'm looking at my wall and I want to surf the internet.
Oh, okay. That's
I
very
could just
cool.
like,
So it's not only gaming use.
it's you can use any wall as a potential screen. Every tabletop and surface can become an interactive 3D space. when
Yeah,
you're
that's
wearing
really
it.
cool. Have you
pretty
seen
badass.
like that wristwatch that they're trying to get a Kickstarter going for? And it's like you scroll down on your hand, and then your phone is projected on your wrist,
Yep.
and it's like a touch screen on your arm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that looked so cool. It's like some French company doing it or something. I don't know.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
But
Speaking of games, I was scrolling through Kotaku trying to get things, and I saw that Kanye West is making a game.
What's that about?
Yeah, what could that possibly be
Yeah,
about?
Let me find the article right here. It is about Kanye is making a video game about his mom's journey through heaven.
Jeez.
How the fuck?
Yo, Kanye West is a fruitcake. He makes good music, but like, what are you
some of
thinking?
his music's good.
Yeah.
Like some of it's like
Yeezus? The fuck are you thinking?
Wait, so is his mom dead?
I'd imagine
Oh
so.
yeah, she's been dead.
How does he know what that's like for her?
Because he thinks of himself. He's probably like he thinks of himself as the second coming. So
went
I'm sure
through-
that he
went
calls
through
himself
Yeezus
Jesus.
That's insane.
He is a maniac.
He apparently it describes that he was no stranger to the rigors of game designing, because he said he described a game he'd been working on since the age of 12.
You know what? I bet he's just trying to compete with Kim because she has that fag game.
Yeah. No, but this one it says it was like Mario Bros. Only with more penises and vaginas.
Oh my god.
His thing was, my game was very sexual. The main character was like a giant penis. It was like Mario Brothers, but the ghosts were like vaginas. Mind you, quote from Kanye West. Mind you, I'm 12 years old and this stuff is 30 years old, or programming. And he goes, you'd have to draw it in and program every little step. And
See,
so he's like,
yeah, that's
insane.
stupid.
so
There wasn't even ghosts in Mario. Or you got like Boo, but like
Yeah, not vaginas.
I think he's thinking like Pac-Man. Like,
yeah.
and you know, I read this thing with Kanye. Him and some other famous person, I don't remember who it was, but they like saw Dave Chappelle and like they went out. Kanye took off his shoes and gave them to Dave Chappelle.
That's insane.
He's like he's just like, here, take these.
It says he's been working on the game for 6 months now, and it says that it's for his song Only One. It's tribute to his deceased mother based on the song Only One. And it says the idea, it's my mother going through the gates of heaven, and you have to bring her to the highest gates of heaven by holding her to the light.
Wow.
I
That
don't-
is innovative.
Like, I don't even know like how that's gonna like work conceptually. Like, what do you do? Like, that's just weird. I don't know.
I don't.
That's just odd.
Is it going to be a platformer? Like an FPS?
It makes you wonder. Imagine if it was an FPS.
Get some quick scopes with Mrs. Les.
This is Jesus.
This is Jesus. Now, another game that we all used to play pretty good during the summer. It was like another summer blockbuster since it was on sale. We all grabbed it. Was Diablo 3. Now,
I never played it.
I thought you were with us in
No.
that party. Okay, it must have been Adam
It
or
was,
Tom.
Yeah, Tom got it too.
Tom got
Mike
it.
had it.
So
Adam.
we all started playing it, and then how many times did we play through it together? Like all of three of us?
Honestly,
probably four.
Probably
right?
me, you, and Adam played at least probably 2, and then
Yeah.
I know me and Adam went on a lot without you. Like, we went all the way up through like Masters 3 and played it. So let me tell you about the fucking achievements in this game, okay?
I heard they're pretty hard.
You don't even... Okay, so I have every achievement besides one. Like, they're all kind of reasonable. Some of them are a little painstaking, but you can just do it. It's like, whatever. But the last one, you have to get 5 million gold in-game. And that takes more time than a life. Like, I can't... I'm still going for it. It makes me want to puke.
How close are you?
I have, like, 2 mil. And then that's, like... I don't know how many days are played on it, but... Figure I've had the game since summer. Like, I'm not really playing it consistently, but it's like, goddamn. Just want the 100%.
I feel it.
Yeah. Another thing to start. You have a 360, right?
Yeah.
Well, me and Twig have upgraded to the Xbox One, and it might have been the single worst investment into my money that I've ever made in my life.
To any viewers listening to this podcast in the future, do not, I repeat, do not ever purchase an Xbox One.
If you have any intent of playing with friends, you will sit in the party chat system staring at the live tiles that they have.
Why doesn't it work? Like, I don't understand.
It's just so faulty.
Some games work, and then half the time you're like, Halo, we got it so we can play Halo together.
Okay.
We started playing. We get maybe one game a night if we're lucky to work, just because it doesn't connect you. And then other games, like sometimes I'll just get on and like the whole like social aspect will be down. Like nothing will work.
So like you can only play a game.
Yeah.
Like by yourself.
By yourself, because the live usually doesn't work at all. Like, you could talk to each other, but if you're trying to invite people to games, it's just like the friends doesn't
It's
work.
been out for a while now.
It's been out for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Like, what are you thinking, Microsoft?
Like, I mean, PlayStation, like, I thought about that the other day. It's like, I almost just bought a PlayStation just to see how it was.
Yeah.
Don't you have one?
A PS3.
Oh, not 4. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand why it's still glitchy like that. I feel like because I know on release there was a lot of problems. Is it still the same stuff?
The Halo is still the same problems.
Oh, yeah, I heard that about the.
That is the
Master Chief,
worst
too.
game release in history. It has to be.
No, do you remember when GTA wouldn't work for 3 weeks with the online?
It's right there.
It's right there.
Didn't they add a month of live to people that had the Master Chief collection? I saw a tweet about that.
They added a live to everyone. Everyone.
Yeah,
that makes
everyone
an
got an
account
extended
gets
month,
An extended
right?
month because of
Because it's shitty.
it's been so bad with like
Yeah.
Christmas and
Lizard
Lizard
Squad.
Lizard Squad.
Yeah. Wow, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
They're adding ODST to anybody who bought like the Master Chief collection. So you get like an extra.
see,
like,
but I feel like
campaign.
people don't want to play that. They want to play what they bought.
ODST was one of the single greatest campaigns of all time. Fact.
Well, yeah. Regardless, it's not what you bought though.
Yeah.
You
Not
know?
a big campaign guy myself, but the multiplayer aspect, forget it.
Well, when you get into the game, it's golden. The
Oh, yeah.
gameplay
Oh, yeah.
is golden once you get in, but it's just the struggle getting
the
into it.
matchmaking, like,
Yeah.
it's ass.
I'm pretty sure it might be someone's connection, church, but because sometimes he'll just lag out, and, like he's always hosting. He
Yeah, that's
always is
true.
hosting.
But,
So it might just be our connections, because
So,
sometimes our
okay.
connection is buns.
but even playing by yourself, it's the same shit. Like,
Yeah.
That's ass.
They said the new games, we were gonna try and test it out with a new game to see if it worked, but we could never like
Come to a consensus.
Come to a consensus
Oh,
to get a
really?
good game. And Mike finally pulled the trigger on one and then broke it in a day.
Oh, that sucks. What game was it?
Evolve,
yeah,
the new
Evolve.
monster game.
Have you played it?
We played the
yourself?
beta.
Played
It was
the beta.
actually, the beta worked pretty well.
At E3. That was like one of the biggest games.
The beta worked pretty well. We enjoyed it playing it. We were
played
horrible at
Played it once, although.
Yeah, it only worked.
But it was good.
The one night we played it for like 2 hours. It worked fine.
Oh, okay.
So we don't know if it's just the games we have that
Well,
suck.
it's typically still beta, so like
Yeah,
you can expect glitches with that.
but we didn't even like feel those.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
That's crazy.
speaking of that, do you think we all have smartphones, right?
Yeah.
I'm an
I was
Android
thinking-
user myself. here,
Android.
Pay
Ooh.
my phone.
but, whatever. It was 99 cents. I don't want to hear it. Dude.
That's a good deal. But so I was thinking about the other day. How big do you think smartphones are going to get before?
The 6 Plus doesn't fit in a pocket anymore. Like, to a little kid, that's a tablet.
Yeah.
For
It's a
real.
phablet. It's in their own categories now.
Oh, is
but
it
like
really?
the Galaxy Note I was reading is going to come
The
out.
Note's
with even,
huge.
The Note's going to come out. The 5 when it comes out is going to have an even bigger screen than Note 4. The
I
Note
was
4
at,
is huge.
I was at orientation for work the other day, and there was another lady that was there with me, and she had a Note 4. I asked her if I could see it real quick. It's actually bigger than my hand, and I have huge ass hands.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Like, that's too big. No one needs a phone that big.
It does come with a pen, which is nice. You can probably
Yeah,
make some
that's
dope
not-
Snapchats.
Yeah, see, that's nice, but like, why don't you put a pen on a decent sized phone?
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be the size of this table we're sitting at right now.
That's true, yeah.
That is true.
It's ridiculous. It's like Corning glass as a phone, carrying around a briefcase.
Another thing that Samsung made was this year they made Edge. They made the Samsung Galaxy Note Edge. Now,
Oh, is that where it goes around?
there's
It
on the
wraps.
right side, the screen wraps around the side all the way.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's a separate screen. It's a separate display that has like other things you can touch and then it'll come across.
That's pretty cool. I feel like that'd be really good for like the scroll or the toolbar or whatever, like on the top of your phone that you can drag down. I
Yeah.
don't know if
Yeah.
iPhones have that too. I feel like that'd be good on the side, but like besides that, I feel like it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
You know?
It's kind of like a notification center. You can
Yeah.
put like you can put your notifications, you can customize it.
Oh, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And what was that one thing where, like, well, I can't even. It was the rollable phone.
Oh, I've
Like
seen
it was like
concepts
a piece
for
of
that,
like
yeah.
bendy glass.
That's from Samsung, too, I think.
Yeah, I think it was. Because I know they have like the curved TVs or
Yep.
whatever.
Yep.
That's wow.
Yeah, they got that curved technology that Apple, I heard, is going to try and put into their stuff. But
Yeah,
that's probably going to
probably.
be a lawsuit in the making.
Yeah, whatever.
God, they always suing over it.
Whatever happened to fucking iWatch?
The iWatch is happening.
No, yeah, I know, but no one has one.
Yeah,
Well, that's because they're not out yet.
They're not out yet.
No, they said Q1, but I think they got pushed back or something.
Oh, I swore they
I
were
haven't
out
heard
yet.
news about it since the release.
I remember seeing like the Jetsons commercial or whatever.
Because I saw.
That was
I
a
haven't even
while
seen
ago.
commercials
Yeah, it's
for it.
been a
I haven't
while.
heard news. I haven't heard anything about it. Usually, I thought that'd be something that's widespread, but I guess does the Samsung watch like sell nearly as much as they thought they were going to? I feel like that's.
I mean,
It really
I'd
doesn't.
assume so. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of a little inconvenient, like in public, though. Because, like, if
you're
you're
not gonna
trying to
hold
have a public conversation
Yeah,
with
that's what I'm
someone,
saying.
like, everyone's just gonna know. Like, you're on the phone with your mom at school. It's like, I shit my pants. I need some underwear. And it's like,
Don't even get me started about that.
Twig, that sounds like you had personal experiences.
Nah,
with
that's
that.
that's for a different day. That's
For a
not for
different
today. But
Yeah, wow. So, what is iDarb?
iDarb. That is one of the games that works 3/4 of the time on the Xbox One.
and it's free.
It's free for this month for gold users.
Yeah.
It is the most intense action-packed, pixelated game I've ever played.
How does it actually work?
It's played like soccer, but except
Okay.
you carry the ball,
And you throw it through goals.
you throw it. If you run it into the goal,
It's 1 point.
it's 1 point. But it's like a platformer, so the goals are like elevated, and you have
okay.
to jump on like platforms to throw it.
Yeah.
And the more times you bounce it off,
Like, the more points or
the more
whatever.
points you get. So I was playing Twig, and I got like a 15-point shot the other day.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I was baffled because I don't know how the point system works yet. So like,
I just threw it and somehow it went in. And it's just like there's like some pump techno music in the background that makes you feel like you're in a rave while
Yeah.
you're doing
Oh,
it.
God.
If you have epilepsy, do not play this game. That's the only thing I'm telling you.
Does it have an epilepsy warning?
It actually does.
yeah.
It does in the beginning, but it'll send you into shock.
Yeah, that's bad news.
Bad news. You can play. There's so many characters.
Yeah, there's
you can
hundreds
choose.
of characters you can
Hundreds of
play.
characters from every game. Like they
Okay.
make like Halo has one. They just
That's
like
pretty cool.
I play. My favorite is the dead president. Kennedy
Oh.
is my favorite character.
What? That's.
I
so
like
dark.
being scrambled eggs myself. Like you can be whatever you want.
There's a
That's
whole
pretty cool.
there's a whole team of dead presidents. There's a whole team of breakfast foods. There's a whole team of like
Instruments.
Halo characters, instruments. The keyboard's horrible.
Yeah, keyboard's hot garbage. Do not be the keyboard.
So, do you see this game going places?
I guess there's like circuits for the game. Like
I don't know.
guess.
Like an MLG circuit? Or like,
I don't know.
I could see that getting.
I could see
real
it getting
fast.
like an esports thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
I watch like professionals play it, and like you can pass and like alley oops are worth like 15 points if you can do them. Like it
Okay.
counts in the game if you can alley oop
That's
it to
kind
each
of like
other.
that game mode on Advanced Warfare. I don't know. what it's
Uplink?
called.
Yeah.
Uplink, that's what
Yeah.
it's called. But like 2D.
Speaking of, I played the Battlefield Hardline beta.
How is that?
It is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a. It's really good. Like for a beta, like I got into a game just like that. It wasn't like anything like drawn out experience, and there's a type called Hotwire or something like that,
Okay.
and it's like Capture the Flag or like King of the Hill, except all of the hills are vehicles, and you have to
Wow.
drive the vehicles around while
that's
people are
pretty cool.
shooting at you. And it's a giant map. There's like 15 vehicles, and everybody's in a different vehicle going after people.
That's
Like
insane.
that goes from like little bikes to like giant tankers.
Oh, wow.
It's just a crazy game to be a part of.
Yeah, that sounds really awesome. That kind of reminds me of that one thing from Halo.
Griffball?
No, not
not
Griffball. The one
Griffball.
thing where you're in the cars and you gotta drive around to the spots.
Rocket Race.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was always fun. That was chaotic. Oh, Speed Halo.
Oh my god.
Speed
Halo.
Halo
was 8th grade for me. I played that so much you don't even know.
Oh, do you remember Slender Man and Halo
Yeah,
Reach?
oh my god.
Oh man,
That's what
that
it
was
was.
a good
It's
time.
like Reach. Yeah.
Yeah, Reach was great. I feel like Reach really
I feel like Forge
revolutionized it.
was really just like insane. Like the stuff people made was crazy.
Reach really like that just revolutionized Forge, and I feel like game like making your own maps and stuff.
I kind of took off through that.
Yeah, it was crazy how like big it got.
Yeah.
That's insane.
But
Yeah, well, we're sitting here drinking High Seas, and I was having this discussion earlier that Blue, I can't remember the name, but the Blue High C is definitely the best. And Twig over here defers.
I'd agree with that.
alright, start off. It's Blaze and Blueberry.
Blaze and Blueberry is
But
definitely the best.
Blaze and Blueberry sucks. In my opinion,
Nothing blue is bad.
Yeah,
that's not true because
Ask-
Blaze and Blueberry sucks dick.
another thing that's blue.
What?
Name another thing that's blue
blue.
that's bad.
I can't right now, but that's shitty.
You can't right now.
Flesh and fruit punch, way to go.
That's the basic shit, though.
Yeah, it's the best shit. What? Don't
What about
fix
the
what's
song?
not broken.
What about the song Blue?
Wow. Okay.
You know,
That might be the only other thing that's blue that's
But
bad.
we're drinking the orange lava burst right now, and that tastes like McDonald's to me.
Yeah, except with a pound of water added with it.
Yeah.
which
crazy.
isn't bad.
It's okay. Yeah, I'd throw it in the middle.
It reminds me of like when you fall asleep and then you wake up and like all the ice is melted in your high C.
Wow,
Oh,
dude, that's
yeah,
so
that's-
relatable. I can. Wow.
And then you take a sip and it's not as good, but you're still gonna drink it.
Yep.
Wow, okay. So, let's get on the topic of Jay Miz.
John Meisner.
That kid is a fucking animal.
He really is.
So, first off, he came over one day, and that window right behind you that Maggie tried to commit suicide out, my cat, by the way.
Not a person. Cat. Which still is,
Suicidal
sounds
cat.
bad, but
Yeah, it's okay. He jumped out of that window into a snow pile.
I thought it was out that one.
No, it was out that one first. And I was
Oh.
like, what the fuck you doing? So we got that on camera for Friendology 6. But then he came up with the idea to snowboard off my actual roof, not just jump out the window into the yard.
I was there. I
And,
had
yeah, Nick
first
came over.
person. Like,
Kid's got balls. I'll tell you that much.
This
slow
kid
motion footage.
strips down to his boxers, jacks his underwear as far up his ass as I've ever seen ever. And then I gave him this flag that I acquired through Mr. Greeno. And
Acquired.
he put that on his back. And he snowboarded off my roof. And he kind of got a little bit of nervous up on top before he went off. And
I
when
would've
he's up
too.
there kind of waiting to go off, my neighbor Randy, that asshole,
Randy.
Why do you hate them so much?
that'll be another podcast by
Yeah.
itself. That's a long story. So Randy comes out, and if you ever seen the movie Stepfather,
Yeah.
he looks like the stepfather that kills the family. So I don't like him, partly because of that. Like, he's ugly as fuck. So Randy comes out and he looks at John, and John just hits the deck, and he almost rolled off the roof.
That would have been a video on
Oh
itself.
my god. Fucking Randy, dude. If you're listening to this, Randy, suck a dick.
Yeah, dude.
You're
Fuck
li-
you, Randy.
Because Randy's
hate
gonna be
you.
listening.
I don't even know you personally, but I don't even like you. So
Yeah, no, dude, you don't even know. We'll have to get into that sometime. That's a story.
So we got some things on the back burners already. Is Twig's story of
Oh yeah.
clearly exponential proportions.
Yeah, that's something I don't like talking about.
Just
but-
do it.
Come on, we're all friends here. It's just us on the internet.
All right. Well, flashback to last year.
11th grade.
This is 11th grade. C lunch. For those who don't know how the lunch system works, there's 3 lunches, A, B, and C. C's the last one of the day. Goes to about 1:12. And no, fuck, it was B lunch. I had
It
B
was
lunch.
B lunch.
Yeah.
That goes to 12:24.
Yeah, it's just midday.
This is gonna sound really weird, but I got a pretty weak butthole. I'm not gonna lie.
You have a low shutter speed.
Yeah.
That's what you're
And
saying.
me and one of my friends named Marcos.
You know Mark.
Yeah.
Ramirez.
Yeah, Ramirez. He was sitting across the table from me. This kid rips the loudest fart I've ever heard in my life. He was like, "Top me, Nick." So I was like, "All right." I push as hard as I can, and I shit my pants. And then I tell the lunch monitor, like, "Yo, I just had an accident. I gotta go, dude." Like, so I go to the bathroom and to ditch my underwear and free ball the rest of the day.
In jeans, right?
Nah, it was like purple shorts.
Were they?
So your dick was hanging
Yeah.
out, man.
That's
But
that.
you just did you throw them in the garbage at least, or did you just leave them on the floor?
No, dude, I dumped them in the garbage.
Oh my god. Did you always like call the mom or something?
Nah.
Like, you bring me a spare?
No, I had to go 2 more periods with free ball.
So you just manned it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some good things have happened in lunch. There was a good fight this year.
Oh my god.
That was brutal.
It
I wish I
wasn't a
could've seen
good
that.
fight, but it was just like it looked like it was
Made me
painful to watch.
sick.
It was painful to watch.
Oh, dude, didn't you get like your face bashed off?
Yeah, off like the poles in the cafeteria. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Then Steve Chernowski,
Oh,
the man
Put
with
him
the
in a
legend.
coffin.
Steve is a legend.
Yeah.
start off with that.
This should go on World Star, first of all.
Yeah, it should have. Someone yelled World Star when he did it.
This kid sprints full speed at a condiment table because he was protesting Martin Luther King Day. First off, he's not even black, so he had no reason in doing that.
So our school made us to
That's
come.
hilarious.
Our school district made us come to school on Martin Luther King Day. Many thought it was unjust, especially this individual.
Oh, it's incredibly unjust. Like, you can't be having that. That's
So-
a national holiday.
Yeah, really. Like, why do we have President's Day off?
Yeah.
Yeah. But so this kid, he gets up. I looked over. I saw it happening, and he just took off, and then he just sprinted. And this kid, like, you don't see him running a lot. And
He's a pretty gangly dude.
He's a gangly dude. So when you see him sprinting at stuff, you know it's about to go down.
Yeah.
And he dives and just knocks ketchup everything all over the floor.
Fucking the lunch monitors come out and they're just like,
He tried to
why-
play it off
why'd you
like
do
he
that?
tripped.
Yeah.
He tried- And so then we were talking to him. What did he say? I can't remember what he said.
I wasn't there, but I saw the video.
No, I can't remember what he said to the vice president. Not the vice
Oh,
president,
to
the vice
Mr.
principal.
Vice President, yeah.
Vice
No,
President
yeah, Mr.
Polinsky.
Plinsky, like, brought
Asked
him
him-
in for like questioning, try to give him some discipline or whatever. And whenever he would ask him a question, all Steve would say was like, Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
And like, he actually ended up getting away. He just had to go to like, he
Lunch
had like
BMR.
lunch detention. Yeah.
Lunch detention for like 45 days.
I didn't even know that thing was even a thing, but
No.
yeah, wow.
Do you notice that in our school we'll have like 45 days with nobody called to the office, and then like
there's,
3
like,
days
three
in a
things
row
happen, yeah.
we'll have like 50 people called to the office every
That's
day.
actually really true. So, how you guys feel about going to college?
I'm hype. I'm
I'm
over
really
high
hype.
school.
Yeah, I'm over.
I'm
that.
pretty much after basketball is over.
We got track
yesterday.
there, Nick.
Don't even get me started. It's just I feel like it's time.
Ready for some new adventures.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
we'll have to do the podcast over Skype.
Oh yeah.
Which is a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, I'm just ready to get out of high school.
There's some kids in our school that just make my experience
Underclassmen have no respect anymore. I mean,
like
Yeah, what's that one fucking kid they call like asparagus or something?
asparagus.
I don't think it's asparagus.
No, it's some bullshit like that. I can't stand him. Oh my god.
Gary Harvey. Period.
Turns out his name isn't
Gary. I've been telling you this for 2 years that his name is not Gary, and nobody listened to me.
I swear to God that kid's name was Gary French. Turns out it's a whole nother kid.
Yeah, his name's
First
like,
name's Raymond.
yeah.
Raymond Harvey.
Raymond
yeah,
Harvey,
that's
also known as Gary.
it. Gary French. No, Gary French is actually a kid.
Yeah,
but it's not him. Yeah, wow.
Everybody's been calling him Gary except for me because I didn't say his name
How
wasn't
con- How
Gary.
confused that kid has to be. He's like, I'm not Gary. Yeah,
Probably just thought his name was Gary by the end of it.
Happens, I guess.
Holy fuck. So here's a question. What the fuck is Mr. Minch doing when he has to have a prep period? Like, why does he need to close the library?
He does have game consoles in there. Maybe he's just chilling, playing some Nintendo 64.
He doesn't need a prep period. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah, he's a librarian for after all. Like, you don't need
Like,
to...
I need to get in there.
I feel like he's been like very quiet. Like he doesn't talk as much like the kids.
I feel like he's
Or
tired.
he just hates
or
me.
he's not tired or whatever. I feel
Probably
like he's
just-
just done with the year because
Yeah.
wrestling's kind of wrapped up, you know?
It's understandable, I
Wrestling's
guess.
his life.
Mm-hmm.
Dude is a genetic freak. He's ripped.
Looks like you're gonna be our fourth member of the 4x8 team now.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Me, Adam,
be
and
alright.
Romo.
Oh, is Romo doing track this year?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't do, why didn't you do cross country?
I don't know.
Should have did that.
I don't think he likes cross country anymore. Like us.
No.
Like I kind of got done with the sport too.
Oh, I don't like running the sport, but like
Being with the people. is
being
fun.
with the people and like the coaches is like one of the
So-
most fun things ever.
cross country, Nightcrawler.
Holy
The movie
fuck.
Nightcrawler. If you saw,
Wow.
if you didn't go see Nightcrawler because
Don't.
you watched the trailers, do not stop that because I watched the trailers and went to the movie and I thought it was gonna be like an action pack, oh he's like
Okay.
a secret agent
No,
kind of
no,
guy.
okay. That trailer
Nothing.
gave me the impression that he's a cameraman, which he was.
Mm-hmm.
That was that led through. But I thought he was like gonna report on crime that he committed. Like I thought he's gonna kill the people and then send that to the news or whatever. But then you watch the movie and it's this long, drawn out bullshit. Like, he just
He's a demented man. In the
It's
movie.
just
That's
about a psychopath, but it's not even good.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a good movie. You're telling me?
Like if you
The
read
acting,
about it,
the acting was
Yeah.
genius. The way he portrayed that character, it was
Jake
really
Gyllenhaal
good.
did amazing in that.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's not like understandable on a surface level. Like you
Uh-huh.
kind of have to English class it and just overanalyze the fuck out of it.
Oh.
If you want to make sense of it, like we sat there, we watched it with our two cross country coaches because we were at the state meet up there,
Yep.
and we sat there and we were like, yeah, we'll go see this. And we all got done with that movie, and it was a silent ride back to our hotel room. No one said a thing. We just stared.
Remember, Alt was on the phone with his wife or whatever, and me, you, and Mr. Felt were just like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, seriously, that's what we said to each other.
It was about halfway through the movie in the theater, and pretty much everyone's sitting in there is just going like brain dead. Everyone's like, "What the fuck are we doing right now?" Like I could be doing other things.
We could have watched Fury. We passed up Fury for that
Fury,
movie.
I saw Fury at a later date. Fury's a great movie.
Yeah, we missed that.
I actually like Shia LaBeouf in there.
That was like one of his last movies he did.
Shia LaBeouf, sexy dude.
Aw, Lawless, he was great.
I never saw that.
Lawless is pretty good. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
What's up with Netflix taking stuff off all the time?
You know, and they only do it when I want to watch something.
Like, I watched Tombstone 50 times in a row. Went to do it
Fuck
50.
is Tombstone?
Tombstone? You don't know what Tombstone is?
That
Val
Western?
Kilmer? Yeah. Val Kilmer.
Oh, it's a western.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
It's a
fine.
great movie. You should see it.
Uh,
Doc Holliday.
Seems like
Wyatt
a
Earp.
flat cap kind
So
of
it's
movie.
it's off there.
It's off there. It's very sad.
That's stupid.
It was a really good movie.
I think they just have like a certain space in their cloud, and then they'll just get rid of stuff to open that up.
No, I hear that like their licensing like runs out,
Oh, okay,
and so
that
instead
would
of
make more
renewing it,
sense.
if they don't like get a lot of views on it, they just let it go.
That makes sense.
Speaking of Netflix, I've been started Breaking Bad this week. I'm on
Okay.
season 4 already.
How you liking it?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I like no joke.
Season 4 already? Holy fuck!
I've watched like 4
That's
hours.
binge watching
I've
right
watched
there.
4 to 5 hours of Breaking Bad every day.
Yeah.
Like in one sitting.
I chose amazing.
Yeah. And plus, I was sick the first 2 days of the week, so I just sat in my bed and watched Breaking Bad.
See,
I
I'll
got
have
through
to, I'll have
3
to get
seasons,
into that.
like almost
'cause
3 seasons. That
I'm out of shows because they haven't updated Arrow yet, and waiting for Game of Thrones in April. Wow, waiting for that.
I didn't start that. Is that any good?
Game of Thrones is the best show I've ever seen ever.
Oh, Walking
know.
Dead's getting pretty.
See, I'm not.
Never
I
got
don't-
into that.
Yeah, I never
It's
watched
getting
it.
kind of stagnant.
Like I kind of want to watch it, but I feel like it's just so far ahead. Like I don't want to catch up.
It's on Netflix. Just binge watch like I did. I did
Oh.
that. When season 5 or
And
season
you just
6
caught
was
yourself
premiering,
right back up.
I caught myself right up by just watching The Walking Dead going up to the season premiere.
Oh, okay. You know, I watched Dexter on Netflix.
I did not see. I saw that.
love Dexter, and wow, there was times where I just wouldn't go to school and I just sit in bed watch Dexter.
But I heard the ending's like so bad.
Yeah, okay, I don't want to ruin it, but the ending, I called up Tom immediately because I watched it because Tracy recommended it to me and Tom. So then,
His birthday today.
Tracy
it is
Keenan.
his birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Keenan.
Tracy, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So, but that got recommended to me. As soon as it was over, I called up Tom. I was like, "What the fuck was that?" Like, it made me so angry. It was so bad. It's one of the worst endings. It was terrible. But that's about it.
Yeah.
All right, that's our first podcast.
Thanks for listening, guys. So we'll be back at a later date to be announced for our next podcast.
I think we should try to do these weekly.
Weekly.
Like,
So
even
next
though-
Sunday.
Yeah, I can't guarantee same people.
Okay. Can't
Just
guarantee
because-
same people,
Just
but
because of scheduling. But
yep.
All right, we'll catch you later.
Stay golden, internet.
ah.
I needed to sign off.